My first memory of
an intense bike. Most people would have some super OG memory, like a land way back when.
That's the first downhill bike I ever swung a leg over.
An intense hazer, and that was actually the first mountain bike I ever rode.
There's that era, 90s. Everybody was running intense bikes with different paint jobs.
graphicked over with whichever that bike brand was.
My first triple clamp would have been an M16.
Seeing Sean Palmer shred it.
Chris Kavar, I just remember him spanking me.
It quite literally all started with an intense M-Series downhill bike. And now here we are, taking it back to the roots, bringing the M1 back.
Throughout the years, the M-badged bikes have followed a progression, and now we're into a new evolution.
Started on the M29. I like that bike, but for me as a race bike, it lacked that get up and go.
It's not that it wasn't good, we just knew that in that world of elite World Cup racing, you have to be at the pointy end of the stick at all times.
At that time, I saw if we wanted to get back there, we needed to wipe the slate clean, and let's open the can of worms here.
Jeff was like, whatever pivot design and suspension layout is gonna make you guys feel like that's the fastest bike, let's do that.
So what we had to do is move away from our old suspension design.
Going into high pivot.
A 6-link system.
Just so we wouldn't bite off more than we could chew, we started first with a 4-bar system. Then we got to testing and providing feedback.
We've had input from all sorts of different terrain, tracks.
From east and west coast in the US, up north in Canada, Pacific Northwest, as well as the European locations.
It's a lot of real-time testing out in the real field under real racers at World Cups.
So the HP4 that we were testing last year, we learned a ton from that bike.
Then for us to take it up another level.
From the 4-bar to the 6-link system.
We brought on Devin Sullivan as an engineer.
The thing about Devin is he was a great engineer, but also a great rider, so he could connect the dots. Devin really brought
Jeff's strengths and my strengths and the 4 years of feedback from the team into our finalized 6-link bike.
It does a lot of things really well and does nothing very bad at all.
The thing about a 6-link high pivot bike is you can isolate, adjust, and customize every attribute of this bike to where it will ride exactly how you want it to.
It does 2 things that are very hard to do at the same time, and that's to like smash through big bumps, but also be able to like pump and generate speed and momentum.
Even though that seems kind of impossible, it's been achieved.
For us to have those 4 riders and their work ethic combined was everything that we put into this bike.
Because everybody did the process properly, took their time, nothing was missed.
All the hardware is 6mm, so that you can just go around with 1 wrench and check all your pivot bolts.
Like some other bikes, got like 4,000 washers. This one has 2.
We tested everything.
Fun bike to ride.
I feel like fast and fun.
The thing just looks good.
I love how it looks, for sure.
Makes me smile.
And every time I step on it, it puts a huge smile on my face.
The initial goal was to make this bike excel in any condition on any track.
And after all the years of testing, we honestly achieved that.
Here we are again with a completely redesigned platform and bike, and we're bringing back the M1.